everyone, it is Alex. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. So as you guys can see for the title, we are doing another tag video. This one definitely caught my attention and I'm dying to do it. This is the low buy, no buy tag. This was created by Anya. She is a creator. I will link her down in the description box. I saw Miss Angelica Nikvis do this tag and I was very interested in it. The questions are super quick and to the point, but they can get detailed depending on your journey, whether you're on a low buy or no buy. And since you guys know, I have been on a low buy almost for a year. As of December 1st or November 30th, whichever way you want to put it, will be a full year that I have been on a low buy. I have tweaked my rules throughout the year to adjust to what I want, but I'm almost there and I may or may not do something else in the following year. But anyway, we're going to get into the questions. There's 8 questions, but before we do, if you're new to my channel, welcome to the familia. My name is Alex. I'm an eyeshadow enthusiast with a dash of Project Pan. If that is something that interests you, subscribe, join the familia. And now without further ado, let's get on with the tags. All right, so question number 1, how long have you been on your low buy, no buy? I kind of answered this question without even realizing in my intro. I started my low buy on December 1st and I have had my specific rules on it. And then halfway through my low buy, which was around July 1st, I realized that there are certain things I can definitely live without, or I want to control even more. And I tweaked it a little bit more where now I am only buying certain things if I want to every 3 months. I'm allowed to, but I think even next year I might even do a no buy with a little bit of a low buy, if that makes any sense, because I've realized that there's a lot of things nowadays that I can live without purchasing. I can live without having to get unless it's a replacement. And I think I want to challenge myself because I have realized and have tested through other categories that I'm okay without getting them. I'm okay with just having what I have. So I'm going to probably tweak it next year, but that's how long I have been on my low buy. Question number 2. What motivated you to try your low buy, no buy? Now with this question, I am pretty sure a lot of people are going to mention Miss Hannah Louise Poston or Poston, however you say your name. But honestly, that is not the reason why I did my low buy, no buy. To be honest with you, the main group of individuals or community that helped me get to this point is the panning community. As you guys know, I've started panning since 2014 on my own and then officially on my channel since 2015. And it has made me realize how long things last. Expiration dates happen. I obviously follow expiration dates very loosely, but I still have things that I realize are getting older that I need to use up or I never got to use up. So it was the panning community that made me realize that things don't last too long, that you should enjoy what you have. Don't keep it as a prize. Don't be a collector of things because things go bad. They're not a thing that can be kept forever. It's not like a thing like a phone where you can keep it forever and it's not going to go bad. You can still keep it. You know what I mean? It's something that's going to go bad. It's like a perishable item. So I realized that I should not do this. And it took me a long time. This is not an overnight thing that happened to me. Again, I've been doing this since 2015 and I've gotten to a point where I have really cut down on a lot of things and have been more content with my own collection. So it's not an individual person. It has been a community, and that has been the panning community for me that has taught me to love what I have, use what I have, and realize that I would like to have some sort of control on it and not splurge. And also you guys as my followers have encouraged me to use what I have because you guys are on the same journey as I am, and I don't feel like I need to have the latest and greatest all the time, and that has also helped with it as well. Question number 3, are there any YouTubers who inspired you on your low buy, no buy journey? The very first person that I saw do a low buy, no buy, to be honest with you, I'm going to be blunt and upfront, is Too Much Tash. I followed her journey from day one and I went through all her declutters when she used to have that sheet behind her in that apartment, and she just motivated me to do it. I saw how soft-spoken she was and so sweet about it and didn't get this anxiety about being on a low buy. Actually, she was on a no buy for a full year, and she would update us on tips and tricks on how to do a no buy successfully, the things that she did to avoid purchasing anything, and then she did a wrap up of her whole year. She was the one that actually put that in my head. Obviously, at that time, I couldn't do a no buy completely because I wasn't ready, but I was ready to do a low buy, and she was the one that motivated me to start it. So I'll link her channel down below if you haven't been following her, don't know who she is. She has since then blown up. She's doing great. I love her channel still. She's amazing. So I would give credit 100% to her. Question number 4, what is a positive aspect that you experienced in your low buy, no buy? Well, I've kind of explained that. One, I have found a community where it's encouraging and it's not frowned upon whether you buy something or you use things up, which I love because you guys know that I still enjoy buying shadows and palettes and things. And even that I have cut down on a ton, but I I just am happy that I can use what I have. I'm appreciating what I have. I realize that things are expensive and I should really enjoy the things that I do enjoy, and things are so repetitive. It's ridiculous. Just the packaging changes and the label on the actual packaging changes. But most of the time, nothing is so unique anymore that you don't have something similar in your collection. So I've realized that that's what it has taught me, to enjoy what I have, use what I have, and things are not as unique as they used to be because releases are coming out minute by minute every day that it's impossible for anybody to keep up. Question 5, what is a negative aspect that you experience on your low buy, no buy? One of the negatives that I have realized is the impact as a creator it has been on my channel. I see a lot of channels that bring new things constantly, hauls all the time, and they are successful in the sense of growing. As much as a small group of individuals say, no, it's okay if you use your shop, your stash. It's okay if you use what you have because we have purchased it as well and we'd like to see tutorials on it. We'd like to see how you use it, so on and so forth. That's considering the individuals that are watching YouTube nowadays. There's a bigger amount of people that want to see the latest and greatest, that it's hard. It's hard to grow on YouTube if you are not showing the latest and greatest. And by I mean the latest and greatest, I mean like the well-known brands as well. Because I could be showing you the latest and greatest of indie brands, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna blow me up or give me views or anything. If I were to purchase a palette by Alexa Persico Cosmetics. If I were to purchase her latest palette, it's the newest thing, and I review it, I may not get as much views as if I review something from Too Faced, the latest palette, or Urban Decay, because they're more well known. So it's a lot harder for me to grow doing what I do, choosing the brands that I choose to support, because there isn't a big community that is wanting to see that. That's not to say that I don't get views now. It's just looking at it as a bigger thing, it hinders a channel being on a low buy and no buy. As much as it's amazing, and I'm happy that there is a community that encourages it, that applauds it, that is going along with it. It's hard. It's very, very hard. And I have experienced this for almost 2 years now, me going on a low buy and being specific and really thinking through what I want to show on my channel, what I want to spend my money on, and the products that I do choose. That all plays into effect. If I look back at my channel a few years ago, and when I was sharing with you guys the latest holiday releases, Too Faced, Urban Decay, Tarte, all those brands, I used to get over 1,000 views all the time on my channel, all on every single video. I look back and I'm like, wow, I used to get a lot of views. When I chose to change that and go the way that I am going now, that's when my channel hindered. It hurt. And I knew that, but I wanted to do it this way. I feel more comfortable and happier supporting the smaller brands, supporting the indie brands, because one, they're a lot more inexpensive. You're getting amazing quality, and I love to share that hidden gem in this huge community that we have, and I want to support them because I myself am a small creator, and if anybody that is bigger would do the same for me, I would appreciate them 100 times. And I've seen how appreciative indie brands are when you do showcase any of their products on any social media. I have never gotten that recognition at all for any of the mainstream brands. None. As far as just maybe a like on an Instagram post. But as far as indie brands, they repost, they thank you, they send you messages, they appreciate the review that you did. I mean, like, they make me feel so good about myself and doing this, even though it's not really growing me super fast or growing me steadily. It's still, I'm happy at the end of the day. I am so happy. I love these indie brands. I have found so many amazing ones, and they're growing, and I'm so happy for them. So that's the negative effect of it that has happened to me personally. It could be different for everyone else, but for me as a creator, that's what's the negative part. Question 6. Do you think a low buy no buy is beneficial for everyone? Why or not? I think it's a whole personal journey. I can't say that it's for everyone, and I can't say it is for anyone. It's a personal decision, and you have to see why it is that you're doing a low buy no buy. Is it because of financial reasons? Is it because of space? Is it because of way you want to change your ways? You want to become more of a minimalist, or you want to, or you're, it really is a personal decision. My decision was more, I wanted to enjoy my stuff. I wanted to enjoy my stuff. I had enough. I've gotten to a point in my life where I've tried everything and anything that you can think of. I have done it. I have been there. Now I just want to make it where I'm going to keep the things that I'm definitely going to love, genuinely going to use up, and not keep the crap and try to make the crap work and get the good stuff to go to waste because I was trying to make the crap work, if that makes any sense. So this low buy no buy journey for everyone is very personal. It should be for you, whether it's a decision you want to make because of finances, a decision you want to make because of personal reasons, space, you're moving, you have life changes, whether you're having a child, whether you're getting a divorce, whether you're getting married, whatever the case may be. I really do think it's a personal thing. So I can't really say if it's for everyone and who specifically it would be for. Question number 7. What is some advice that you have to people starting a low buy no buy? I would honestly say is be specific down to the nitty gritty of your rules, because as a human being, we always try to find a way around things. Well, I didn't really technically say this. I didn't really technically say that. Well, I said this, but does that really mean this? I mean, you got to be specific because you will find a way to go around it. I've done this. I have done this, and I realized that that's why I changed my rules halfway through my low buy, because I was doing this and I wanted it to stop. I have accepted it, I have acknowledged it, and I want to hold myself accountable. So I would say be very specific, and only do it if you're prepared, because sometimes you may not be ready. I wasn't ready 2 years ago. Now I'm ready. I'm completely 100% ready, and I'm even more ready for a big no buy with a little low buy. So you have to be ready as far as your life. Mentally, you have to be ready, and be specific on your rules. Like, hone down on every detail. Think of every possibility that you could think of, that you may tweak it a little bit, go around it, find a loophole, and really crack down on it and stick to your guns. Put it up on the wall, post it somewhere to remind yourself, put it on your phone, get rid of all your emails, whatever it is that is tempting you, get rid of. I no longer have any notifications for my Instagram. I actually stopped following individuals that would show the latest releases because I didn't want to see it anymore. I stopped getting notifications on my phone for emails. I didn't unsubscribe because I didn't want to unsubscribe, but I stopped getting notifications because I have this thing where if I see that I have an email, I have to check it. I can't see a number on any of my apps because it drives me nuts, like one update or something. You know what I mean? It's just how I am. So I completely turned off all of my mail notification. So only if I fish for my mail will I see the emails. That way I'm not tempted to see, oh, well, this brand has a sale. Maybe I should look to see what they have for sale. Might be worth it. So I stopped doing that. Things that are tempting you, stop them. Stop them, get rid of them. It's going to take time for you to adjust. For me, it didn't take me much. I'm the type of individual that when I put my mind to something, I mean, I am 100% dedicated, 100% dedicated. When I decided to do a low buy, I was like, all right, we're done. I'm moving on. It wasn't like, well, next week I'll take it off, or I'll follow in another week because it's the holiday season. I was like, nope, you're done, cut off. I'm very, very black and white. I'm not this gray area type of person. Very black and white. It's either yes or no. We're done. So for me, it's a lot easier. I am a cold turkey type of person, and I can do it. Once I make up my mind, there ain't nothing that can change it unless my life is dependent or one of my kids is depending on that. Last but not least, what have you learned from this experience? There you go. I've kind of rounded everything up. I've learned that I have willpower. I've learned that I'm stronger than what I expected to be. I've learned that I can do anything that I put my mind to. I learned that I don't need the latest and greatest, and I'm going to have that FOMO effect. I haven't hit rouge at all for Sephora, and I couldn't be happier. I even haven't hit diamond on Ulta, and I'm okay with that too. I don't need those statuses to define me. You guys have been amazing, amazing at encouraging me. There's so many communities out on Instagram, so many communities out on other social medias that encourage people, that help one another out. The panning community has been amazing to me. I always joke and say I'm not a panner, but I think I'm officially accepting that I am officially a panner. I just love it. It's an addiction to me. I just love using my things up. It makes me feel good. I get use out of my products. I learn what I love and what I don't love to have for future purchases. And I see my money getting used. I see that I am not wasting it, and then I'm also realizing that some things that I don't want to get use of. The joy that I hear when I get text message from my friends when I give them boxes of makeup that I'm not going to get use out of, when they text me and they're like, "Oh my gosh, Alex, thank you so much. This is amazing. I can't wait. I'm so excited to join." Like that makes me feel so happy, and I don't put dollar signs to it. I just see and hear how happy they are getting these things that I just wasn't appreciating. That just makes my day. Even giving giveaways to you guys that have things that I've never used. The recent one that I did of the declutter of those palettes. The young lady who texted me thanking me tremendously for the palettes that I sent her, and she was so excited, and how she had explained to her husband that she didn't buy them, that it was a gift, and that she just was super thrilled. Like that just makes my day. That really makes my day. So that is this tag, you guys. I'd love to hear your answers down in the description box in the comment section, because I know some of you that are following me are on a low buy no buy, and I love to hear some of your answers to these questions. It encourages me and it makes me realize that I'm not alone in this journey, and you guys have shown me that tremendously. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will link the creator, Miss Anya, as well as Angelica Nikvist, down in the description box if you want to see their answers. I'll put some videos right over here if you're interested in following your journey with me. Until then, you guys, bye.